Hey guys, and welcome to another video, another book review video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the book called Failing Forward by John C. Maxwell. And gotta say that this is one of the best books that I've read in a while. Uh, really enjoyed it because it did resonate a lot with, what I've been experiencing in life. And I'm sure that anybody who picks up this book will do the same as well, because we all go through somewhat similar experiences, specifically around the topic of failure. Failure is kind of like not a taboo topic, but it's something where people can get a little bit uncomfortable because we're brought up in a society where technically it's bad to fail, or nobody wants to be looked upon or looked at as a failure. But in this book, it kind of makes you change your idea about failure depending on what you do about it. And that's why the book is titled Failing Forward, because you're progressing, moving along in life. And when you do that, you're going to experience a lot of failure. And, growing up in the school system, you get penalized for making mistakes or, quote unquote, failing. But the reality of life is, you're going to go through a lot of failure. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. Now, it's how you react to them is what separates people who are successful to people who are not successful. Because a lot of times, let's say somebody gets rejected or they fail at something, a project or, relationship, whatever the case may be. Sometimes they'll get upset. They may not want to try it again, or they'll lose confidence and they'll get discouraged by trying. That is, true failure is when you fail, make mistakes, you quit. Whereas if you learn from them, or, just say that, hey, maybe it wasn't my day, or this wasn't meant to be, but you still keep on going, you still keep at it, then that's what's called failing forward. And there's a whole bunch of great concepts and details that the author outlines in this book that it's a great read. The book did come out in 2013. So I don't want to say it's outdated or anything, because a lot of these same concepts and like ideas, topics, they still resonate, in today, 2021. And, I enjoy the book because me, myself personally, I tried a number of things, I failed quite a bit, but I never, ever got discouraged. And I always kept moving forward. And reading this book, I was like kind of nodding my head saying, no, this is absolutely true. And it just kind of reinforced, some of the ideas that, hey, the world's not going to end. Learn from your mistakes. And even if you did it the best you can, maybe for that it wasn't meant to be, move on to another thing. Still keep the optimism, but still work hard, adjust a few things. If you're doing the same thing over and over and it's not working, then obviously you have to adjust it. But that does not mean that you're a failure. The only time you're a failure is when you just completely quit or give up. But like any successful entrepreneur, it doesn't even have to be an entrepreneur, but he does give quite a few examples. They went through tremendous mistakes and failures. Like everybody sees somebody's successes, like that's at the end, but nobody sees pretty much like kind of like what into it, where somebody might have, not achieved success for 10, 15 years. They went through a number of different ventures. It didn't work out. And then at the end, one finally did. And people see that, but they don't see all the other failures, because most people, as what's mentioned, a lot of people quit after giving it a try or two. But it's all about, the persistence, your mindset, how you view failure, and how you can, take mistakes or some learning points from that onto your next project or whatever venture that you're doing. So guys, with that, I'm going to leave a link in the description. I highly recommend it. It's a great book. I think it's, resonate for anybody, for everybody. So again, it's John C. Maxwell, and the book is titled Failing Forward. So guys, with that, thank you so much for watching the video. Please let me know your thoughts and feedback on it if you read the book. And with that, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.